Hi, I'm Ken Carlson. Welcome to Country Guitar Chops. If you're a guitar player that would like to learn modern country lead and some cool chicken picking, I think you're going to enjoy this website. You know, I've been playing guitar for more than 40 years now, and 30 of those professionally. And I've met a lot of great musicians, a lot of great friends along the way, and have picked up a little bit of knowledge, and I look forward to passing this along to you. I have a lot of free guitar lessons available to subscribers. These lessons are short lessons with licks and tips to help you become a better guitar player. I also have DVDs available for purchase. You can either order them as a hard copy DVD, which I'll mail to your house, or you can choose to use the downloadable version so you can get started right away. Let's talk about the free video lessons. All you have to do to gain access to the free video section is become a subscriber. You can become a subscriber by simply putting your first name and email address in this box over here to my left and hit the submit button. So here's a short few previews of some of the lessons you'll have access to. Lessons like chicken picking. I don't know if you can see that or not, but my thumb, the upper part of my thumb kind of catches the string. That involved muting, finger popping, and also finger muting down on this end. Hybrid picking. I've got some great exercises to get your fingers coordinated for some great hybrid picking. Okay, now that we've got that done, now we're going to go, same thing, index finger, but instead of going up a half step this time, we're going to go up a whole step and use our middle, going down 4 frets at a time. So we're going to do this hybrid style using the finger. So I'm going to use my middle finger like I'm holding a flat pick here. So, Brent Mason. Everybody loves Brent Mason. Instead of doing I believe he's going down like that. Let's see. Down to this position here. One more time. Scales. What kind of scales do we use? Well, there's actually quite a few scales we use. What kind of pedals do we use? I go through my pedal board on a few of these lessons to give you an idea of what I use to get some of the sounds that I like to, that I try to achieve or that I like to play. Guitars. I've got lessons on the guitars I use and how they're set up, string gauges and what have you. I'd like to take a moment and talk to you now about my instructional DVDs. If you're an intermediate to advanced player wanting to broaden your skills in the new country rock scene, you need these videos in your library. My goal as your instructor is to teach you how to become a guitar thinker rather than a guitar, parrot. A parrot mimics, but doesn't have a clue what it's saying. There's no thought process behind it. What I do is try to teach you to understand how solos weave in and out of chord shapes and scale patterns, so you're thinking as you're playing, not just playing a lick you rehearse, you memorized. Now, as a guitar thinker, you'll be able to pull off a solo on the fly, in other words, improvise. And you'll be able to think ahead of yourself and know what you're going to play next and execute a good sounding solo. Since the release of my first DVD, Modern Chicken Picking, it was about 8 months ago now, I've since then released a couple more DVDs. Folsom Blues Solo Ideas and the Working Man Blues Solo Ideas. And I'm very, very happy and proud to say that I've had hundreds of customers all over the world that are learning a lot and getting a lot of knowledge out of these videos. I use the word solo ideas, and that's because as I break down each lick on these videos, I go into great detail as to how the lick is based around or played around a chord shape or a scale pattern. I look at it as more of an idea, because I'm not trying to say, hey, play this lick just the way I played it. I want you to understand where that lick is derived from, so you can come up with ideas of your own. Now these licks aren't meant to be played just around these two particular progressions. You can use these on any old classic country, new modern country, old rock, new rock, even blues progressions. Each video contains 4 solos that I put together. Within these solos, there are approximately 40 licks, give or take, per video. These licks, you can break them down in half and combine them together. If you break it in half, let's say you break one lick in half and then take the other end of another lick and end it with that. I mean, that's going to give you 80 licks. That's just if you break them in half. Well, that's more than 80 licks. I mean, the possibilities are really endless. I mean, there's hundreds of licks that you can come up with each video alone. Each video is based around a different key. Modern chicken picking is based around a G chord progression. Folsom blues is based around an E chord progression. And working man blues is based around an A chord progression. So between these 3 videos, you can combine all these licks and come up with hundreds and hundreds of licks that you can play in any of the major keys. So if you're ready to take your guitar skills to the next level, I encourage you to check out these DVDs. Let's get started right now.